What is good, friends? Welcome to this Friday stream. We are live in Rome, and I hope that you friends had a great week. I was under the weather the whole week, not much content to post. I didn't feel like it, and now I'm feeling better and I can talk. So, usually, when I have a cold, a cold, I have to be careful not to talk too much or else I lose my voice for a couple of days. So I need to be very careful about that. But I'm done now. I'm not sick anymore and I'm ready to pump more content. Sadly, not a lot of actions going on in Rome. I was about to say San Francisco, but it's definitely Rome. It's not San Francisco. It kind of looked the same to me. Landscape wise, the way the save zones and the spawn points are. We're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk about the current situation. It's a weekly update from our Conquest. I hope that you guys had a great week and you're enjoying Warpath, currently in your level 4. If you're not in level 4, then you're probably waiting for the next one. Thank you, Black Hollow. I hope that you had a great week. Hello, Time Space. Hello, everybody. How was your week, guys? Did you have a good week? I had an okay week. I stayed home most of the time. Work from home. I didn't want to contaminate all my colleagues. So there we are. And in a few moments, we're gonna do the air battle in Rome. So those who never did that aerial battle, we're gonna do that just in a few. We will be fighting in this area where it is contested by mass. The last 2 times I did the air battle in that area in the lower portion of the city. So those are the 2 areas that we can play with, can play in. And this one is under contest by mass. So the last 2 times, from what I saw, there wasn't much opposition from mass. We were able to control the sky and to bomb our targets and to do our things. So this time I will show you how it is done. For those who never did it, I'm going to explain you how it works. It's really not complex. It's not a challenge either if you have decent Air Force. I have modern Air Force, so it's quite easy. So we're going to talk about that, and we're also going to talk about what's happening with the opposition. They're not happy. They are not happy, and yeah, a lot of stuff happened. So we're going to talk about this in a few moments. Thank you, Dan the man. Oh, so if you didn't get betray in a conquest, it means you didn't play enough conquest. it is bound to happen. At sooner or later, sometime it works, sometime it does not. It is what it is. I mean, they can only be one winner, and sometime your rival or your best friend may be tempted to jump ship, and just for a few rewards. I've seen it, I've lived it, so it is gonna happen eventually. Do you need to connect with the zone? Well, you need to be close to the zone. You don't have to connect to the zone, but if, let's say, so those are the 2 zones we can play in. This one we cannot, because we cannot cross over the border. Can we? Yeah, we can. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. So this one opened when the fort opened. So the fort opened today, and if you see the update, now the point of interest, fort and blockhouse, they open on a different time zone. Not a different time zone, but on a different time to accommodate the European time zone. So when it opened, it was 5 o'clock in the morning. I didn't want to wake up for that. And on that city, currently, there was no opposition, so I didn't have to connect. We simply burned the fort, and we went through it. It was a peaceful occupation, so nothing much happened. So what I was about to say is, so let's say this Raven command rig right there, we cannot access it, so we cannot fight in there. Okay, so this is the new zone that opened. So the more zones you can control, the more rewards you can get, I believe. So we will play it. I will show you how we play it. It's like I said, it's really simple. There's nothing much to it. There's a few tips to learn from experience to gain more points. As the more points you collect, the better is your ranking, the better is the reward. But in the end, if your alliance does everything it's supposed to, you shouldn't have any problem completing the top rank, unless the area is contested by a rival. So your enemy will try to shoot you down and collect those ravens instead of you. So you have to battle against Raven, and you have to battle against the opposition. Okay, the opposition force. Where is my glass of water? Okay, there you go. Mass is not winning. No, they are not winning. So let me zoom out. I will put, oh, did you notice? They named that, they changed the name. It's not the military map. It's called the Battlefront view. So as you can see, we almost safe zone Mass on the east side of their settlement, or their safe zone right there. They have a strip of invalid land. Why is it invalid? They invalidate that to build their central command. They moved their central command near the fort. So because they cannot have two of them, they had to move it, therefore invalidate everything here. So they have that tiny strip, a village wide, along the eastern side of their safe zone. We are positioned in that area, just near their Raven command rig. And then this, I think we see better in that view. So the safe zone goes all the way there. This zone is from #21. We are there in the east side. And when the fort opened right there, we went through the, we circle the arms factory that will be burned down when it opened, and we took one fort and we took a second fort. Sorry, we only have one fort. Yeah, we only have one fort. That's how silly this city is. So and basically what's gonna happen when the blockhouse will open? So we have RZ and 14. Actually, yep, it's hard for me to tell who's who. We have, so basically, in a nutshell, when the blockhouse will open, we have Mass, 14, and RZ versus AVE, FWZ, GOT, us, and #21. And you probably know what's going to happen. So no, Mass is not winning. Let me show you the ranking. All right, so Fighting Machine, I'm nowhere near the top. It's all the big guys, the big players, all the mega whales, all those strong guys. They dominate the Fighting Machine. So you recognize some name. Of course you do, if you've been following this, or if you know your legendary players. So there you have it. I'm surprised that I have no many firsts in 28th place. Didn't play a lot, I guess. So it's a mixed bag of Mass, 14, AVE, FWZ. Not much Goth player. Oh, we have Diamond Dragon. Okay. He used to be in HBR. And then before he used to be in Top. So there you have it. So this is the Fighting Machine. We have B52, Diablos, Chris Pistolero. We have a God player. So the second God player, 19th place. And so on and so forth. So these are the top 30 players and I'm in 193rd position. Then Alliance Reputation, so Avengers in top place, 3.2 million points, then Mass, and then 21. And they will slowly start to lose position. Mass, they will lose position, they will drop in rank as they have a fourth until they won't have it anymore. That's pretty much the only thing they have so far. So they won't have much asset, and they start. It's going to be very hard for them to gain points. Paramount points. Well, we don't have it. Oh yeah, this is the ranking so far. Avengers, Mass. They have a little bit more points than us, as they are playing they are playing defense most of the time. I mean, they are not attacking. Thank you, Black Hollow. Yeah, I want to schedule my streams for two reasons. It's advertising, and it forces me to start the stream. If you don't plan it ahead, then it's hard to introduce a discipline. So that's why I plan. So no, Mass is not winning. They're not losing either yet. So the current situation, so this is the thing here in this conquest. So it is a 3 versus 5. There's no surprise here. As 14 and Mass, they're struggling to find allies. They don't have allies, so that's why they're stuck being playing against us. But at the next conquest, 40 and 37 will join them if 14 and Mass still exist. Right? Why I say this? So this was a screenshot from an Avenger player and a 14 player. They used to be in the same alliance before. So it's a dude, we're bored as shit over here, saying that you guys are not engaging. And he respond, get ready to be much more bored because there's no one left to fight after us. What does it mean? Well, maybe it means that they won't fight in Legendary anymore. We don't know. Your alliance ruined the game in record time. Don't blame us because y'all screwed us over. No, to be honest, all you do is attack a few base and then hide behind whales. Literally no desire to push out. Yeah, that's the reality so far. So 14 and Mass, they're not really pushing, and not to blame them. As soon as they go out their safe zone, they get mauled. They get attacked. They do not want to push, and they are not outnumbered, but Avengers definitely have more activity. So you see nothing's happening. Not they don't even dare to collect those those fish, as they will get attacked. So this is the kind of the same situation. The difference is 14 have a valid claim land, so maybe it's a little bit more difficult for Avengers to attack 14. I guess it's not. And on paper, if you look at the ranking right there, if you look in power, no, this is commander power. I'm a dummy. So if you look in power, friends, look, you look carefully. This is not a mistake. 14, they are at 94 billion power, and on buff they are at around 92. So it means there's still a few players that are buff. Most of them, they have recovered. They have trained troops. Then we have Mass, only a billion under their normal power. We are at 90 billion power most of the time. On buff, we're at 91. So, in a nutshell, to make a long story short, because I like to talk a lot, 14 have 94 billion and Avengers have 88 billion. Yet, Avengers is beating S14 just like that. Why is that? This is the question we need to ask 14. Yeah, rest in peace, 14. So I don't know what 14 is doing. 14 is an older alliance. All right. They are an older alliance. Maybe, sorry, adopting old tactics, old cool tactic. Maybe the motivation is not there anymore. And remember, 14 used to be winning every single conquest since, oh, I was in server 8 like 2 years ago. Okay, I remember 14 was the dominant alliance back then. I remember back in the days in server 9 Rage, that was a very strong alliance. They used to brag about their winning streak, 5 conquest wins so far, until they faced 14 and they got absolutely demolished. Okay, 14 ate them alive. Oh, it's reset time. And now 14 is complaining that Avengers is stronger. And so why they are ruining the game when they are beating them? They didn't say anything when they were dominating the game. Now they are being dominated and they threaten to abandon or leave the game. I mean, I think they're abandoning a bit too soon, in my opinion. But whatever. I mean, maybe they're trying to play the game here. Yeah. Yep, and but it's not about being outnumbered. I mean, they have a full alliance, but I guess I don't know what's happening. You have to ask them. I don't know. I don't want to say something that, yeah, they're being salty, and I understand losing is never fun. And keep in mind, when we were playing against 14 in the Paramount Cup en masse, they went heavy on us. They were trash talking, being hostile, calling names, insulting. It was relentless. Day after day. I think on our side we're being really respectful, and they still don't like it. I mean, that's too bad. That's the way it is. But anyways, so this is what's happening with 14 and mass. Something's happening in mass too. So I'll change my skin. I feel like showing you my latest skin right there. There you go. How about that? It's beautiful, eh? So en masse, they're not complaining too much. 14 has been complaining the most. I mean, they've been complaining about Avengers cheating or using bots or having abnormal activity. I I didn't detect that when we played a friendly war in last Moscow. We played against them 2 rounds. I didn't notice anything unusual. I know some of them are auto-training troops. I made a video about this, but I don't think that alone is a factor to make it or break it. You still have the players and the activity. You need the base. You need the foundation of an alliance. You need fighters. If you have only farmers or unmotivated players, then it's not going to go anywhere. So I guess Avengers, they have the motivation. They recruited active players. And they can still recruit them. And 14, they are in a glorious server, meaning that they cannot recruit any more players other than the single player per month. All right, so they are limited with that. We are also in the same situation, so does mass. So we're going to talk about mass. All right. So mass, they didn't complain too much. Maybe they were, and I was not awake. I don't know, but they didn't complain too much. They say they are playing, but they are also playing the defensive game. They barely attack. I mean, they do attack, and as soon as we jump in to defend, they go back in their safe zone. So they're not really pushing. So this is where most of the time we're scrapping in that area. So now they remove the CC and they have invalid lands. So as you can see, there's no action. And I have very few game footage to show because there is no action. They are not playing. They're just farming kills, They're just staying behind. They're playing the turtle game. They are playing the turtle game. There's nothing happening, friends. So I'm very sorry I don't have anything to show you because there is no combat. So this is a your main MB now. Yeah, I'm gonna show you that. So yeah, nothing is happening. They're playing the turtle game. They are not engaging, but they're not complaining either. So kind of a change of attitude toward in mass. They used to be very toxic. Now they tone it down a little bit. Only like a few players that like to talk, but I mean nothing out of control. Nothing major. I didn't win. Boo hoo. And we had the big announcement this week from Mass. Their leader, General Nan, he quit. Yep, he quit. He kind of rage quit. No. Where are you, General Nan? So now it's Neto who's back in charge. Sorry. Where's the Nan? There you go. So General Nan, he quit. He's a big boy. He's a big player. Like, he's walking at 773. His current power is 530, so he got burnout and he didn't respawn. Yeah, so Nan, he declared that he quit the game. Again. Why do I say again? Okay. Because if you guys saw or witnessed the first Cairo Conquest, where a TO1, UN, G27, and CFW played against Big Mass, Small Mass, HBR, and Top. Mid-game, Nan, he declared that he left the game. He quit the game. A rumor said that he spent over 20 grand in reserves pack to his player only to stay behind the safe zone, not fighting. Okay? He was hoping maybe to motivate his troop, but that had the complete opposite effect. Sorry, I can't talk. So he quit the game, and this time he quit again because I think that the game, I think he rage quit. He said something along the line that the game was getting into his head. It was driving him nuts, and he had a fight with his family about the game as he was losing, and he couldn't take it anymore. So that's why he preferred to quit. Then the game took over his feeling. Say my name, say my name. Yeah, okay. There you go. Hey, bro. Who brought hold on. What is the question? Well, nobody bought it. Who stepped to buy him? I don't know. I know that Nan, the base he have right now, it's the account of Joker from 24. Joker left the game after the Paramount Cup, and General Nan offered him X amount of money. So that's what his base is. It's Joker's base. Yeah, Rome is terrible. I mean, guys, can we agree that Rome is a little bit better than Cairo? But San Francisco is still better, and the best one is Rome. Moscow. By far. Do we agree with that? Do you guys agree that Moscow is the best map? Best city? And Cairo is the worst? So that's how I rank them. Moscow, San Francisco, Rome, and Cairo. Cairo dead last. It's horrible. I don't like this city. 29 minutes until the air battle. Okay, so let's... Friends, I have some interesting screenshots for you. So this was from those two players. And Mass, they're trying to play the... they're trying to play a game. So we cannot see this, but basically they sent us a picture that is heavily redacted, and that picture say that the game has caught some cheaters. But usually the game doesn't send a message that they caught cheaters. It will send you a message personally, or they just will ban your account. So basically they post this picture, and that turtle duck is from Mass, obviously. And he's a big mouth. He's a really big mouth, but there's nothing smart that comes out of his mouth. So we say that this is from one of your members. Take it how you like to. So basically, our member sent this picture to Mass, and Mass is sending back this picture to us. I don't know. Not too sure how to. I don't understand it. So, and this guy is an R4 in 21. So we say, oh, and which member? So who is it? We have the same core team for the last 4 months plus. So hardly one of our members. You say, I won't leak the name. Just know they are in 21. So the name, I only see one name, but they are in 21. So is it one or many? Right there, it doesn't make any sense. You can see that it's all bullshit. Have a good day. I need to respond. All the accounts in S21 are checked about login and daily activity, which is true. Everything is monitored in 21. They have graphics, and all the rewards is based on activity, kills, teamwork. Everything is accounted for, and it's like a business. I thought that G27 was serious about this, but S21 they pushed this to the next level. They almost have full-time members working on those data. It's kind of impressive, I must admit. So this is the first screen. This is the second screen. Continue. So they're still talking. All the accounts. Okay, so they can't be any player from our team. But it is, bro. You just don't know it yet. They don't want to tell you. So now it was one member, and now it's many members. So we don't tell them, apparently. So we have players cheating, but we don't know. They don't tell us. If you want to play with cheaters, then so be it. Okay. And by not having the name, turns it not credible, unfortunately. If we have a name, the player will be for sure reported and kicked out also. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We don't play with cheaters. We want to keep our reputation. We don't accept it here, mate. And if you really wanted it to be sorted and solved, the name and the whole info will be there. Fair point, but believe what you want to. Well, we know it's more than one person doing it. So they know who's cheating, but they don't want to tell us. Okay? That doesn't make any sense. Right? Yeah. I believe what you have is credible information, and unfortunately you don't have. When you do, message me anytime and the account will be immediately kicked and banned. But our players wouldn't use anything like this, to be honest. We are very serious related to such things. When you really have something credible, please share. And the conversation stopped there. So that is the end. All bullshit. Yeah, really. I mean, so we know they are cheaters. We know them, but we cannot say why. If you see a cheater, show evidence, and we'll take care of it. Until then, F you. Okay, so yeah, Mass has been accused, Avengers, of cheating. Now we've been accused of cheating. What can I say? Maybe, I mean, spies is a thing. That there's always spies. It is possible, but, and I'll be very honest with you. I'm always honest anyways. I don't know any cheaters in 21. And if I would report it, because it would hurt our reputation. It would hurt the alliance knowing that we are cheating, and you don't want to be you don't want to win by cheating. And anyways, even if you cheat, it's sad to say, but even when you cheat, it seems like Lilith doesn't care about it. That is the sad part. And cheating should be taken care seriously. Nobody likes cheaters. And when money, real money is involved in game, it gets really serious. I mean, Nan, he quit the game. It was better for him to quit than to start being violent, right? It's only a game. But I understand that when you invest money into this game or spend money into this game, there's no investment here. If you're ready to pay for upgrades and parts and victory, you may be tempted to pay for cheats in order to win. So I know for a fact that some players have abnormal activity. They can control multiple jets at the same time. It's a fact. Auto farm, yes, auto farm, of course. And it's a fact that mass dare to accuse us from cheating when they were busted using a script to control 4 airplanes at once. I say 3, but it's 4. I think it was Mass Marshall and Mad something. They got caught using a script to control multiple airplanes at the same time. So they are the cheater, not us. If you see evidence of 21 cheating, show it to me and I will gladly publish it. I'm not afraid to drop names. Hell no. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still sick a little bit. POV, I spent 90,000 for I have no money account. Then a player comes to me and tries to kill me. Meanwhile, yes, cheat. Oh, interesting. All right. So how much time for the air battle? 21 minutes. 21 minutes. Yep. All right, it's soon. So let me show you my new upgrades, my new army, my new and improved army. Maybe not new army, but improved army. Before I will collect some key stuff. Ooh, thank you. So this Chinese New Year event is quite interesting, I think. Building power, so I need to upgrade my walls. I will upgrade those and I will show you my improved army. I've made a few upgrades, a few modifications. So this is done. All right. Ooh, bullets. And I need, oh yeah, I need oil. Lots of oil for tech research. I'm pushing a lot of tech. And I need cash. Whoops. This. Do we have time to play a round? Do I want this? Yeah, I want this. I want this. And I want that. I want this, and we'll collect that. And this, and that, and this, and that, and this. Whoops, I went too fast. Oh, hold on. I'm doing all sorts of bullshit. Okay, there you go. So, the black market. What do we have? We're gonna buy some merchandise. Okay, we'll do it real quick. Maybe we can play a round of the fish thing. We're gonna wish. Some. I don't know how to say this. We'll play the game. We're gonna try to snipe someone. Okay? No. So let's do this. Okay. So we have time. Hopefully, I can snipe it and receive 20 fishes so I can play for cheaper. So in this game, you have to be on your toes. You need to be ready to grab it just at 170. Almost. Oh, I missed it. Darn. I missed it. No, again. Yeah, I got it. I got so lucky. Only one could have made it, but I wished 30 fishes or something, and I got it. So now it's jumping, eh? I got very lucky. I could only wish once, but I did it. I threw 30 wishes as a reflex, as a muscle memory. So let's play again. Yeah, but I got it. I failed once. It's I got it 30% of the time. Oh, it goes fast. Every reset, it goes very fast. Be patient. Come on. Oh. Yeah, you can see with my face. My face is not too big. Come on, come on. Okay. 20 more. 20 more. Ten more. Oh, jeez. I saw it. I saw it and I couldn't. I pressed too fast. Anyways. So let's collect. I collect 20 here. I'm gonna collect this and that. That's pretty much it. So let me show you my army right there. I have so a new addition to my lineup, a new unit in my army. I have the anti-tank gun, beautiful unit. I assembled that today, friends. I assembled that today, and it's almost all G++. I will enhance it a bit. So the anti-tank gun, I wanted a Vanguard, an additional Vanguard unit in my lineup to bonify my camp rank. That's why I'm happy about that. It's nowhere near the power that I want it to be, but it's better than nothing. So this is my new unit. So now I have 3 Vanguard units, 2 grounds and 3 air. The Katyusha, I took the Katyusha. I switched from the artillery to the Katyusha for better defense against infantry. This hasn't changed. And then I have a 9.1 Vanguard fighter instead of the 9 stars. So I upgraded my, I said fighter, but it's a bomber. Now, so let's prepare, let's stage for the air battle. So I'm gonna use obviously fighter, and the bomber, well, it's to bomb Raven troops, ground troops. So I got it in the Percy showroom time space, and I also got the Crimson Chariot. Thank you, Adriu. Thank you. So this is where we're gonna play. So this one will open first. So I will send my fighter here. So how it works exactly, each bunkers will open in sequence. All right? When the playground will open, if I can say, there will be a menu on your left that will tell you your score, your current score. Every alliance competing inside this aerial zone will have their name, and you can compare the score of each alliance. Okay, so the goal is to eliminate the ravens. Once the ravens are eliminated, the bunker will open for bombing, and then you send your bombers. The last unit, the last player to drop his bomb before the raven bunker blows up gets a bonus, gets a point bonus. Okay? And now, if other alliances are fighting or playing this this battleground or this zone, of course you have to defeat them as well, because they will have to, or they will be tempted to destroy the ravens to gather points. So we have to fight against your rival and also the ravens. Ravens, they're not difficult. Okay, they're really easy. Speaking of easy, I want to make it this easier. I will buff. Buff. I will buff like this. I will also buff like that. No, 5% is enough. Let's not go too crazy. So every bunker will open in sequence, and the goal here is to, of course, have all your strong players along the border so they can reinforce faster. Okay, you see the big chief. Chief is right there in purple. Ziad, did you try Valkyrie and the Golden Eagle? It's a go-to combo for this unit. Especially Valkyrie, she's best for helicopter. Okay? But if you're struggling still, maybe try to focus on tank tech. That will help you tremendously. Tech plays a huge role in units. Alright? Hope that this will help you. Oh, I'm not gonna. I lose connection to the chat many times per day. I don't know about you guys, but I do. It's quite annoying. So let's get ready to rumble. I will change my skin to a better one. Yeah, good idea. Skin. Put this one. Yeah, I'll put this one for airplane bonus. All right, I'm in position. We are in position. Okay, we have Raven troops. Now we have ground troops, and ground troops, I will be better bombing them when they are closer to my base. Okay, so there is less back and forth. And usually I can bomb them in one gun, in one run, in one go. Okay, call back. So you see this weaker bomber, he needed 2 runs. I blew him in 1 run. And you want to blow up ravens that will give you more points. Okay, so you see that the points, every time you bomb them, you get points. And you shoot down raven jets. Let's see my fighter. Okay, so mass is not showing up. They are not fighting in this zone at all. I know why. They are fighting in another zone. Where they are, I believe they are in that zone? Is that possible? Yeah, there they are. Okay. They rather be alone. Because the last two times they couldn't do anything. We blocked them, we chased them away. They could not do anything. So we are the sole alliance. You see on the leaderboard right there, we are the sole alliance currently in this area. And so AA Force 1, 3, and 6 will open in 2 minutes 45 seconds. This is when we can start bombing those buildings. Alright. Rapier is good. He's better for light tank, but he works on any tank. If you don't have a light tank or you don't plan to have a light tank, he's still good. He's still very good. Boop. There you go. One pass.
You are mine. Ready to bomb.
Bing.
Heading home.
It's very easy. I mean, there's nothing much to it. It's different. It makes the conquest. Does it make more enjoyable? Does it make this conquest more enjoyable? Not really. I don't think so. It is different. It is new. And you can play this event every time it pops up. Maybe it doesn't. You may be sleeping. If you missed it, no big deal. You can play it later, and if you're lucky, you can play it over and over again. You will still get a little bit of reward. Okay, so it's a good thing to have. Now, if we can talk about this current conquest as it is, I'm not very happy about it. I'm disappointed. The big disappointment is about those safe zone and the way you are positioned in the city. So I'm gonna talk a little bit more about that as soon as I'm done with this air battle. Okay, now the fort will open in 22 minutes. So let's be on the lookout. So you will see a ton of fighters popping. And as soon as those fighters will be eliminated, we can bomb this structure right there. There you go. It's gonna open. Look at the amount of fighters. There were, I think, 70 of them. We're gonna all shoot them down. One by one. Like so. And I'm not taking any damage. Okay, so now we can bomb the bunker. And the last player to drop the players who drops the last bomb gets a bonus. So if you're lucky on the timing, then you get the bonus. Oh, we have a mass player that scored 8,000 points. I'm gonna drop my bombs. Boop. Oh. It is better to have modern units. You can still play this event with legacy units, 7.2 and lower. However, you will struggle a little bit. It will be hard for you to destroy ground units. So now we'll move my fighter right there. This will open in 3 minutes. Let me see. Okay, this one is destroyed. When it's in gray, it means it is destroyed. So, okay, we destroyed 3 forts already. 3 more will be open for destruction in 3 minutes. Let's bomb. I see some mass players. Huh. Okay. Not much.
Ready to bomb. Heading. I need help. I am searching. You can't hide. Roger. You are mine.
Some say that the standard Air Force is better than the provided Air Force in Rome.
Roger.
Did you experience something like that? Did you notice that? Is it only me or some of you suspect that the standard Air Force is better?
I am ready. Ready to bomb.
Damn.
Home. I am ready.
Any more targets? Yep, I got this tank right there. Raven Superior Guard.
Ready to bomb.
Alright. Boom.
I am ready.
So 5 to 6 seconds. Returning. I will send again.
Ready to bomb. Heading home. I am ready.
Yeah, that is the air battle. There's not much to it.
Roger. Roger. Ready to bomb. Heading home. Roger.
I have maybe one last bombing run before the bunker open. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna bomb this poor bastard.
Ready to bomb.
Oh. Just send home. And I'll be on the lookout for... Yeah, they only 5,000. They only have 5,000 points because they are playing in another air zone. The one that is protected from us. That's why. They share it with, I think, RZ.
Roger.
I'll show you after. Alright, so now the fighter pops out. We're gonna eliminate them.
Let's take a dig home. You are mine. I'm ready. A dig home.
But the two last time we were playing on the same air zone, that's their score was similar. They stand no chance. I thought that Mass had the superior air power, but it appears that they got completely wiped off the zone, the aerial zone. No, they are playing. They are playing, but not on this particular air battle. So while I bomb, so I'll show you, okay? They're right there. Mass is, you see their central command is there. They build a fort. And they will play in this zone right there. You see Mass and 14. So Mass, they have 3 million points. 14, 249,000. So that's how you see the points. And now, if you see this one is contested by FWZ a little bit. So AV is dominating this one. And this one is under contest by 14 and AV, and 14 is beating AV on this one, surprisingly. Yep. And if you look into this one, FWZ Goth and AV. Oh, God took over. So yeah. Yeah, this one is dominated by AV. So the command rig will open soon.
I am ready.
I'm gonna put my fighter
I am ready.
right there over this area while I bust more
Roger.
ground targets, like so.
Ready to bomb.
So on this turn, it's the first time that Mass can play without being disrupted or without we interfere in their event. And it's a good thing to play it. You earn a lot of Callium, some statues, some good rewards. You'll see the rewards, they're pretty interesting. I mean, if you're sleeping on it because you find it boring, do it at least once.
Ready to bomb.
Passing on those rewards is ridiculous. You don't want to do that.
I need help.
Do we agree? So let's see the air combat zone. So this is where 21 is playing. This one that I am currently, the lower one. Another one right there. And FWZ is there, AV, 14, RZ. So AV is leading on 1, 2, 3, no, only 2 battle zones. 14 is leading on 1, RZ on those 2 upper one, Mass number 1 in the lower one, of course. They're all there.
I'm ready.
While I talk, I cannot bomb, so I will bomb this guy right there. Warpath.
Ready to bomb.
Warpath. WARPATH. Warpath Ace Shooter. Ooh, Diablos, you could bomb all this cluster here in one run.
Roger. Ready to bomb.
And I think that this level, the Vanguard and Martyr's Watch Bomber are better because you have targets that move, that are on the move. Not always, but they move a little bit. So if you start bombing with the Liberty Bomber and the target dodger attack, then you miss, right? With the Vanguard and Liberty Bomber, you never miss. So that's the beauty about this game. You have 3 cams, but
Ready to bomb.
kind of 2 categories: the dive bombers and the carpet bombers, if you can say. So each bomber have their own characteristic. Maybe I should do a video about bombers, how to choose the best bomber. There's not, for you, I mean, because there's not such thing as the best bomber. It depends of what you want to do, right? When you have the Vanguard bomber, you really want the Liberty, and when you have the Liberty, you wish you had the Vanguard bomber, so to speak. And you can only have 3 airplanes, so you have to make a choice.
You can't hide.
I find that the Liberty Bomber is quite useful when the targets are really close to your base. When you want to break out a swarm, a siege, Liberty Bomber is amazing for that. When you want to bomb some stationary targets, like artillery, Liberty Bombers are awesome for that. When you see them in action and bombing multiple targets at once, it's so beautiful to see. I mean, it does a lot of damage. You will make a lot of kills if the area is not patrolled by fighters. Oops. So another good thing about the Vanguard and Martyr's Watch Bomber, and if you target a ground unit, and midway the ground unit disappear or is destroyed, then you can reacquire a new target without having to recall your bomber. That's one of the feature. Gives you a second chance. Yeah, Raven have jets. So this is all modern Raven.
Ready to bomb.
Bing.
Heading home. Roger.
A lot of players. Oh, look at that. One go, he wiped everything. That's amazing. It never gets old. Watching that, I mean, so satisfying. Yeah, so I've noticed that the Martyr's Watch Bomber is the most popular. I see a lot of those, a lot of strong Martyr's Watch Bomber, and I think that most of the players think, well, if the Martyr's Watch Bomber is good for armor, good against armor, it is good against artillery, right? But it's not. It just works differently. If you really want to aim at artillery, the Vanguard Bomber will inflict more damage than the Martyr's Watch. So Vanguard Bombers, they do more damage against artillery. Martyr's Watch Bombers, they do more damage against armor, tanks, helicopter. And Liberty Bombers, they're kind of in between. They're good. They're also good against bombing bases, right? So 1 minute 24 before the command rig open. Do we have more ground targets? We do. Oh yes, we do. We also have jets here. Oh, not anymore. Okay. Somebody popped the jet. I look around and I see some cool bombers. Mine is definitely on the more powerful side, but not as powerful as those whales. Oh, look at this guy. He's gonna bomb this poor unit. Just, he popped him in one go. Okay. Oh, the command rig is open for contest. Where is it? There you go. Okay. So look how many... Oh, we're wiping them. We're cleaning them. So now we have to bomb the structure. Okay, my bomber is home. I will send him. There you go. So we are bombing. Yeah, attack alpaca. Yeah, he was in HBR before. He got some good Air Force. He's focused on Air Force. He got awesome fighters and bombers.
Ready to bomb.
Okay, I'm bombing. I am bombing. Poof. So Viper got the last bomb, so he got the bonus, and this is done. Okay, now the zone will close in 9 minutes. We can bomb some more targets for extra points. That's what we're gonna do. I will try to focus near my sides so I can do more bomb runs. So
such.
Maybe some jets will appear. We don't know.
Ready to bomb. Heading home.
This one. He was part of the leadership. I don't think he was the sole leader. HBR, they do a rotation.
Ready to bomb.
So every time a R4 is available, he will take command. So we always have somebody online if needed. Sniff got the final shoot. Oh. Yeah, we had two, Gabriel. We had two friendly battles. Well, he left because I think that HBR. I don't know. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk for him. But he contacted me after the Paramount Cup and he asked me if he could join. He asked me what he wanted. He asked me what I was doing, and I told him that I was about to join 21. And he joined it. To make a long story short, that's pretty much what happened. So I don't know why exactly he left HBR. You have to ask him. He's a cool guy, he will tell you. He's a super chill guy. So we have more jets.
Roger. You are mine.
6 minutes left to this air battle.
Ready to bomb.
Boom.
Heading home.
And maybe I should stream Operation Hegemon. Did you guys play it? I like it a lot. Hegemon, it's really cool. So we registered for the Operation Hegemon. I have to verify when we play. Oh, okay.
Heading home.
Yeah, Attack Alpaca is a cool guy. He's a good player. He's a good player. He knows his game,
Ready
and he's
to
super
bomb.
chill.
Heading home.
Yeah, I think so, Gabriel. Some went to 42 with S24 and some G27 and G28. A whole bunch of players went there. I don't know if HBR still exists. Last Conquest, they were playing in gold. They did very well. But I think now most left. I don't think it exists anymore as it is. Okay, it is dead, yeah.
Ready to bomb. Heading home.
Vive la France! Vive la France! Vive la France! Ah. Eh ben, je suis pas français, hein. Je parle français, mais... Pas...
Ready to bomb.
4 minutes still. 4 minutes encore. This game plays best with 1 fighter and 2 bombers, I believe. Someone is calling. Whoop, go. Yeah, I think you'll do better if you have 1 fighter, 2 bombers, and in Rome you have a 3 fighter, or you can have even a bomber, meaning that if you already have 2 air units, you could have 3 air units, because when you choose the airplane provided in Rome, it means you can have 3 jets or 3 airplanes.
Ready to bomb.
I could assemble 2 good fighters, and yeah, instead of 1 fighter and 1 bomber, I could have 2 fighters. Sometime when you find it's more appropriate or it's better to have 2 fighters, you can do it in Rome. It is possible. So that's maybe it's a good thing about the provided jet, the provided air force. Otherwise, I mean, it's those jets, those unit, those specific unit. It doesn't make this city, this conquest, interesting, in my opinion. And we're gonna talk about that just after we see the high score. We're gonna see the score, and then we're gonna talk about the problems in Rome, because every new city there's some glitches, some issues, but the global spirit of the map, how it is, we're gonna talk about that. I've heard a lot of complaints, and I have pretty much the same complaints. We all agree about the issues with the city. Oops. I think I could bomb another target. Ah, there you go. So I can reassign it. There you go. It was idling. So 2 minutes. 2 minutes before the end of this event. I didn't do too good, I think. I was talking most of the time, getting distracted from the action. Regardless, I did okay.
Ready to bomb. Heading home.
So you see, when those targets, they move, it's hard to destroy them with a Liberty Bomber. As a Liberty Bomber, you aim and it shoots there. It doesn't follow, it doesn't track your target.
Heading home.
So if you try to bomb moving targets with the Liberty Bomber, most likely you will miss. "32 seconds left until we see the high score." Okay, now the zone is closed. We can no longer play in it. It's safeguarded. It will reset for the next time.
I'm ready.
We can play it again in 2 days, 19 hours. So I will recall everything.
I'm ready. What's up? I am ready. I'm ready.
And then we will see the score right there. Theater of Conquest, Air Combat Zone. So we did today. So this is our score, 11 million points, and mass scored 25,000. In the lower zone, we scored 8 million, almost 2 million for hashtag 21, and 125 points for God. Not much happened there.
I'm ready.
Sorry about that. And the third zone, oh, so we had very few mass. Hashtag 21, 371,000. Goth, 3 million. And S21, 6 million. All right. I don't want to do that.
I'm ready.
Does that? Then let's see right there. So mass. scored first, 11 million points, 657,000 for S14, and RZ 3,000, almost 4,000. So RZ, they fought more on this zone. They got 7 million points. Mass only 1 million. RZ 7 million still. Mass, so Mass, they basically only played there. 11 million. So we got 11 plus 8 plus 6. Yeah, really, I don't know what's going to happen when all those zones will be available to battle, how or where we're going to assign fighters, if we want to disrupt the enemy or if you want to focus on our own score. And if we look in this part, so Avengers 5 million. Oh, it's so close, eh? Avengers, oh, not even 700,000 points difference between Avengers and S14. So Avengers, they took the W. All right. They took the W on this one as well. And what? They got 3 victories. So all those 3 AV, they got it. They got it. Oh yeah, bad. Good for them. I hope that they will raise and they will participate in the Paramount Cup. FWZ 11 million, 7 million, and yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So I ranked 13th place, not too bad. Battle level, we score the highest rank, 10, or highest level. And let's look at the rewards. Oh, by the way, we are buff 68. I think mass is around 50, 1450. We have the highest buff, according to our spies. So let's look at the reward right there. So system. Air Combat Zone ranking. Greetings, Commander. Your alliance fought valiantly in the Air Combat Zone and ranked number 1 in one of the Air Combat Zones. Attached are your rewards. So I got speed ups and resources. Another victory here. And another victory. So 3 alliance victory. So those are the 3 alliance prize I got. And for that specific battle zone I fought, this is the reward. So I got some Callium, 2,000 mission tokens, some speed ups and resources. I'll take that. And as my personal performance, I ranked in 13th place and I got 2 statues, some speed ups, resources. So not too bad. And with those rewards, I can modify my airplane. So my tech is almost complete. Oh, I don't have enough. I don't have enough. So 0, 0, 0. Okay. I thought I had tech elsewhere. Don't. So I need 4 to complete this one. I cannot do it. Okay. Okay. Well, there you have it, friends. This is how you play the Air Combat Zone. Like I said, it's not challenging unless the enemy is contesting the area, so it could be. Now let's talk about this city. The problem or the problems. There's many, I think, with this city. So let's first talk about the landscape and the safe zone. So like San Francisco and all the other recent conquests, I'm going to exclude Moscow, as Moscow is the one that the only conquest you can travel everywhere. You have the freedom of movement. This one, you're blocked. So how it goes is, I've looked at this city carefully, and if you spawn on the upper portion of the city, you have the best location, as you can access this fort and you can access this fort. By accessing those 2 forts, you can control this one as well and this one as well. So if you pop on the upper portion of the screen, you can control up to 4 forts. If you're a strong alliance, this is the best spot where you want to be. Us, we're not that lucky. We spawned on the eastern side of the map, so we can only control those 2 forts, but those 2 forts, they don't give you access anywhere in the map. We are blocked here. We cannot travel. We reach our maximum right there. And here, even if we can pop out this fort, we cannot go anywhere. We are blocked by this river right here and this mountain line. So, because we are allied with Goth and hashtag 21, that limits our gameplay. We can only fight mass, but we cannot fully surround them. Okay? And yeah. And the thing is, there's only 2 forts we can have access instead of 4 if you are placed in the northern portion of the screen of the map. Funny thing is, there are only 3 blockhouses. So not 4 blockhouses, only 3. So that's unusual. Hey, Kristen. How's going? What is good? So only 3 blockhouses. So that will create tension, I believe, for some alliances that expect to obtain a blockhouse. I don't know how we're going to distribute that. No idea. So this is the first problem. It is not a problem. It is made like that. But what's the purpose of this? There is no military lab in this in this city. I guess they got replaced with the command rig. I don't know. So less buff to obtain, to grab. Yeah, like I said, the save zone is kind of sucky. I don't like that. There's not too much of a maze. I've noticed that the villages, they are huge. I mean, did you notice that? So I'll give you an example. So this village right there, this is one of the village. So this one, it's immense. It goes from there to there pretty much. Okay. And imagine the enemy is right there. He keeps popping in that corner, having you to do the long run and reach him and getting ambushed 11 times. That is sucky a little bit. No, you can't. So look, that's a good question, Kristen. Thanks for asking. So let me show you. I'm trying to find my way. I feel like I'm lost, and I am. So this is the fort. Okay, the fort is right there. There you go. So this is the wall, the Berlin Wall. Okay, I can navigate here. If I can send my plane right there, I can. But if I want to fly over, I cannot. Only when the blockhouse will open. So there you go. I cannot cross the wall. The enemy can reach us. So mass, they can reach us, but we cannot reach them. It's weird, eh? It's like that. It is weird like this.
I'm ready. Searching.
So not too sure who designed that city or what was the purpose when they designed that city. I hope that in future conquests we will have more freedom of movement and the barrier will not be physical. It could be interactive. It could be, let's say, a bridge that you can build to cross over and you have to maintain it or you have to protect it. You know, a bridge is a tactical point. It's important to keep that bridge in order to have freedom of movement. So those barriers could be interactive, and the goal is to destroy the enemy's bridge. So you have to stop them, and the resources to build that bridge could be obtained from combat or in the map, something like that. Yeah, stupid. Or maybe reintroduce the fog. You know, the fog is a way to slow you down without having to stop you. Okay, so the faster you close. The faster you clean the fog, the faster you know where you want to go, and the faster where you can locate the enemy. So I know that the fog kind of suck, but at least you can get rid of it progressively instead of having a barrier. So I understand that Lilith is trying to slow down the action and to give you kind of a safe space for you to farm during that conquest, even though you have a hard time fighting and you're getting safe zone. At least you can still farm. I'm not against that, but those zones shouldn't limit you from going all across all around the map. Is there any fighting? No fighting. You see, so 14 is not fighting. They just they're not fighting. And this side also is not much fighting. Yep, there's nothing. So, ooh,
I am ready.
I'd burn this guy.
I am ready.
Is this guy online? Oh, he is probably online. This guy.
I am ready.
It's going to be difficult. If I want to burn this guy, he will interfere. Pretty sure. So yeah, that's my thought about this Rome thing. Oh, did we talk about the pathfinding? The pathfinding is ridiculous. Is it a problem exclusive to Rome? It's driving me crazy. How many reserves I lost due to the pathfinding? It is completely insane. Lilith said they fixed the pathfinding, but they made it worse. They made it horrible. You send units, okay, and instead of going straight from A to Z, they overdo it, and then they come back. And most of the time, they will drive into a hostile territory full of enemies, and you lose your troops because you cannot control them. That is the problem. Oh, we have some action here. We have some action here. Oh, they're trying to blow up that base, eh? Oh. They're not gonna do it. Because Aaron is there and he's a strong guy. Yep. Sorry, bros, you failed. Oh, he's still attacking them. Yeah. Aaron got some amazing light tanks. He got 2 strong ones and soon 3 of them. So he must be very happy about the light tank upgrades and the new officers because he's doing great. And now that player Neto is sleeping because his plane are getting destroyed. Now he woke up. Oh, okay. So yeah, the pathfinding in Rome is absolutely horrible. I hope that Lilith will fix it. And as for the save zones, man, I want them to be gone. Oh, ZD. All right, I know a few players from ZD. We had a good run until the whales woke. Now we are in safe zone. They have whales in ZD. So which player are those? Which battlefield are you? Gold? I want to see that. Where are you, man? Dan, the man. The man, Dan. Where are you? So view. Which battlefield? So ZD. Nope. Nope. Uh-huh. So in gold 2 maybe?
I don't like to talk crap. As I said, shells don't have eyes.
I don't know. I mean, the numbers of players, it could be deceiving because I remember the first time I got deceived, I was in server 8, Moo. We fought um, Gold 2. Okay, we fought Wolf from server 1. They had 150 members, if I recall, but all of them were really active. And that threw us off. They were no joke. They were very strong. We were strong. We beat them, but they were surprisingly strong because all those members were active. So it doesn't matter if you have a lot of members or not. The key is activity. Ah, there you go. So which alliance are you, the man Dan? So let's view this battlefield. So ZD, they save zone you? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, gold generator. That would be nice. Gold generator. So ZD is right there. So they say they save zone you. Are you XRR? Well, you're not in a too bad position if you are the alliance in aqua color. Hold on. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong color right there. TW. Okay. Oh, I see. So why you guys are invalid? You moved your CC, I guess. Oh, okay, right there. Ah, you have to explain me what is the purpose of building that CC there. You wanted to grab the arms factory as you couldn't grab it from the other side? No. Yeah. So you got the town, but you're not in the... So they took the town from your hands, I guess. You got... Well, you're not in a bad position. So you want to take the arms factory, but I guess ZD said nope, not gonna happen. So 100 members out of 254. Yeah, you're not a full alliance. So server 12. Okay. Well, I know some good players. This guy, he's strong. This guy is pretty good. He knows how to play. Yeah, I think I know this guy. Yeah, from server 12. I recognize some faces. Well, good for you. Still alive in 12. And ZD. ZD have a few players from there's a few players from Alliance server 12. Sorry, can't speak. I believe this guy is from server 12. All right, Rowdy Rebel. Oh, you were in 12. I recognize you. Yeah. We played in Moscow in the BLR together. Right? Yeah, ZDF some strong players as well. There you go. Yeah, we play that Sing Song active in killing few bases. He is. Yeah, Neo was there, yeah. And we played with FWZ. It was a tough conquest at the beginning, and FWZ, they said that we're gonna switch team or switch side, and server one was not happy. So where is Sing Song? Oh. I am ready. Top. An old G27 guy. Oh, really? He activates his insignia. Wow. Why? Why? Why did he activate his insignia? That's funny. Oh, okay. Well, that is weird, but hmm. Oh, I'm reading comments. All right, guys. All right. That's a quick stream about a weekly update of our battlefield, what's happening with our allies, with our enemies. Now, the next update, the next stream will be when the blockhouse will happen. Will open. That's when we will see some fireworks. Now, it's up to 14 en masse to play their game if they want to control the core, the zone number 3. If they want to be in control of this area, they will have to fight. Otherwise, we will just push them away, and we will start burning their land. So this is all the land that we will have to burn. And when we see alliance building next to the other one, you can expect them to activate their bases. So that's what's gonna happen. And the blockhouse will open it in 8 days, I believe. Next week, 7 days. So in exactly 1 week. So that will be the next update or the next stream. We're gonna talk about that. That's it for today, friends. I hope you like this episode. More will come. I'm sorry once again, there's no action, so there's very few content, but I wanted to highlight the air battle just in case some of you didn't see it. Now you saw what's happening and you see what's will happen if you didn't play Rome yet. So that is it. And I'm going to catch you on the next one. Until then, friends, stay safe. See ya.